Hi, welcome to one of the marketing model videos from SPA Professional Academy. I'm Andy Sherratt, and in this video I want to give you a quick overview of what we mean by content when we're talking about content in digital marketing in particular. Now, content underpins a lot of digital marketing activity. And what content relates to is any content that we might use in a digital marketing context. So whether we're talking about websites, blogs, videos, or all sorts of other things, which I'll explore briefly in a moment, content is what we do, what we produce, what we put on there. So content can take many forms. And I want to just quickly go through each of these things with you. Now, the most common form of content is text. And by text, what we're meaning is the written word. And of course, text is really important in a content sense because what the text is there to do and what it does, it informs the people that read that text. But the second thing is that search engines search for that text. And so we need content text that reflects what our intended audience might go to a search engine or equivalent to find. So making sure that we reflect that. So search engines are looking for text. Text can be used in many different ways, but if you think in particular of text on a website, but text within a blog and other type areas that can be found by search engines, when people put in a term in a search engine, that text is what we want to reflect. So probably underpinning everything else, and we need text to support other elements of content that we might look at as well. So as well as text, images actually are a really important part of content. As he's always said, a picture paints 1,000 words. So those images provide great visual content to support any element of digital activity. But of course, a search engine might not know what is in an image. So it is important to make sure that we use what's known as alt text. So pieces of text with those images to help search engines find it. But if you think of looking at a website, looking through a social media feed, or almost anything online, images bring things to life. So images enhance content. They do paint those 1,000 words, but we need to make sure there's words behind the images to support that in terms of the search engine optimization elements. A really popular element of content now, and it's been enhanced through activities that have taken place in 2020, is that of live. So whether we're talking about webinars or similar, then live content that we can present to audiences with participation and so on is a vital element of content for many organisations. It's a great way to demonstrate the knowledge and expertise that an organisation has. And shortly we'll talk about video, and of course one of the great things is that live can then become video content to use at a later stage. But that live content to impart knowledge, to engage audiences, is a fantastic element to incorporate within digital marketing content. We can look beyond these things though in terms of tools, so calculators and so on. So giving somebody a tool that they can utilize to understand, if you were selling carpeting, for example, provide a tool so that people can put in the size of their room and it will say how much carpet they need and calculate the price for the different types of carpet they might have looked at. Any kind of tool along those lines so obviously context dependent, any tool that you can utilize and offer to customers to give them a facility that will encourage them to keep using your website, that makes life easy for them. So tools along those lines. Video becomes another one as well, whether that's used on YouTube or Vimeo or any other platform. Video, whether it's a recording of something that was done live or just a little video like the one that you're watching at the moment, that video produces content. Again, and just to re-emphasize the text element, the descriptions that go with it to help people find it if you are wanting to produce video content to promote what you do and want as many people as possible to find it. And that video is great. There's benefits, there's drawbacks of short videos versus long videos. It depends on what you're trying to convey by video. But again, video, really useful form of content, engages people. So learn more about that, and that can really help you to understand the short versus long form video content. And finally, but it doesn't necessarily mean this is the complete list of digital marketing content types, but audio. So podcasts and equivalent for people, because maybe you've got an audience that is ideal for audio rather than video. Are your audience more likely to engage with you if they can just listen rather than watch? But of course, one of the great beauties of many forms of video is that if we think it through at the time of recording the video, they can just be an audio and used in a podcast type scenario later. So that hopefully gives you just a quick overview of what we include within the concept of content when discussing it for digital marketing. Content, just to say, is an area that is discussed in a lot more detail in many of the CIM qualifications that we deliver from SPA Professional Academy, whether it's at the Level 4 certificate in digital marketing or the Level 6 diploma in professional digital marketing qualifications and others. Content is more, and we explore each of these concepts that I've just talked about in a lot more detail. And do watch out, if you subscribe to our channel, there will be other videos that we'll produce that will cover content from a digital marketing perspective. So thanks for watching. Please like the video. Got to do these bits, haven't we, in terms of video? Like and subscribe, please. Hope to see you again in some future videos. Thanks very much.